So this is part 2 of exploring Washington State. This is definitely going to be a lot better than the other video because I've learned editing wise what to do. So yeah, I forgot to say in the last video that after going to Mount Rainier, we had such a bad sunburn, me in particular, that it was so hard to sleep, and it was so bad that I had a tan line around my my calves. So bad it was there for over a year after this vacation. That just tells you how bad it was, how hot it was, and how we just was there for hours on end. But yeah, so I was gonna wear my Twilight shirt today, but I can't find it nowhere. I got it in Forks, Washington, and that is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about Olympia Park, National Park. It is my favorite park in America, and the reason why I fell in love with Washington. So a lot in this video is a lot of things that made me want to go to Washington, because I love nature a lot. So Olympic Park, seeing it through Twilight was so beautiful how it was, that I really wanted to go. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you're in Washington or Oregon, there is this coffee place called Dutch Bros. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. My favorite thing about Dutch Bros is that they gave me the sticker that I still have and I cherish, but it's like 7 brew. I only had a smoothie there, not even any of their coffees. Dutch Bros was really nice, and yeah, if you're ever around there, definitely try Dutch Bros out. So yeah, that was one of the beginning of it. We went on a ferry, because I'll show you a map of Washington. So this is what Washington State looks like. It's on the west coast, and it's right beside Canada. We stayed on the west side of Washington, basically Seattle to the coastline of Forks. This was the fastest route to Forks, so we had a ferry ride too, and saw the nature of Olympic Park, and it was sweet. We just headed to Forks straight there, and here's all the pictures and everything from Forks. When we was driving into Forks, we made sure we went to the famous Welcome to Forks sign. As a Twilight fan, I was so excited at this point. It was amazing. Like there's no words to express. And you see the treaty sign. So this is the no passing line for vampires and werewolves on either side. And yeah, I would love to go to the festival that happens in September, and I'm just so excited to go back one day. And yeah, like there's so many words I can't even express how I feel. And we went to La Push. That's the first thing we went to going into Forks. One thing I learned about this trip is that CGI definitely works, because yes, La Push is there, but you have to go through a jungle to get down there. It's not a straight shot to your car to the beach as it seems, as you can tell of us going down to La Push. These trees. They look ginormous. We finally made it down, and so it's a steep downward hill, but it is a beautiful view. I will say, even though anybody can go see where the push is, all 3 beaches, just be mindful of the Native Americans that live on this beach and around it, because it's a Native American reservation. After that, we went to eat, and I'll show you a picture of what I ate. They are the best street tacos I've had. One of the best. They were amazing. I was really shocked for a small town in Washington State to have some really good street tacos. So afterwards, we went to the Twilight Forever Museum. And let me show you all the pictures from that. This is what the outside of the museum looks like, as you can tell. And it's first come, first serve. The museum was so cool. You can see me pretending to be Bella. I want to talk about these books that are in this cover. It actually is all Twilight based, but it's the different covers of around the world. After the movie, they auctioned off all these clothes to different people, so the museum don't own all of them, but the clothes that they don't own and the stuff that they don't own is actually donated from the collectors. And they make sure everything's in mint condition to showcase them to all the fans of Twilight. If you're ever in Folks, you should definitely come see the Forever Twilight Museum. And I'm so happy that they put everything together, because it really reminds me of my childhood of going to see all these movies in theaters. What I'm about to show you is the funniest thing they have at the museum, and they actually call it Chuck Resume. They fixed it in the movie now, but when you went to go see Breaking Dawn Part 1, you got to see Chuck Resume. And yeah, it was terrifying. The actor that played Rosalie said it was so heavy and it was really creepy. And yeah, so they named it Chuck Resume because it looks like the Chucky doll. And it's really creepy up front when you do come see this place. And she's definitely right beside her man, Jacob. Jacob Black. After that, we explored Olympia, going back to Seattle. Olympia Park is hours long, as you can tell. We did not go see all Olympia Park, but Olympia is so beautiful, and you should definitely go see it someday. We did stop at Port Angeles for dinner, and I would love to live in Port Angeles. It's a cute place. It is seen in Twilight. I don't have any pictures in Port Angeles. I think I was kind of over it because it was a long day and I didn't take a lot of pictures there because I just wanted experience. Also, I was really tired. That night we made it to the hostel really late. I kept on passing out in the passenger seat. I kept on waking in and out, and Haley told Val to drive, and then I think Val almost wrecked, and Haley was like, let me drive again, and she was a really big trooper. I love Haley for that. So that was one whole day of storytelling, and if you're still here, drop a tree emoji, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this so much better than the first video I did. Bye.